My dad was a miner, of course. My grandfather was a miner, and his father was a miner. I started in the industry when I was just 15, but we live over in the bush in what we called bag humpies, and they were bag humpies. The frame of the humpy was bush timber. They used bags, opened the bags out, corn bags or bigger, coarser bag material, and they whitewashed them to make them a bit waterproof. And all of the walls were there with these bag walls. That's what we called them, bag humpies. And they were bloody humpies too, I can tell you. There was no beds or anything in it. We slept on whatever we could. We were filling into 1,000 weight skips, and we were wheeling those skips on wooden rails. Well, with the moisture and everything, water and everything in the mines, the wooden rails used to wear fairly quickly, and you'd be going off the road. And you had to lift those skips back onto the rails again. Heartbreaking work, actually. But we managed it, and then we got to the stage where we'd had enough of these wooden rails. So we decided on a bit of action. If we didn't get steel rails, we were going out of the pit and not coming back until they were installed. And Mr. Walker very quickly said, "Yes, I agree with you." We had spoken to coal owners many times. I have myself, I know, about women getting jobs in coal mines. All right, they were barred from going underground. But I said, there's plenty of jobs on the surface that a woman can do. And, no, I didn't want that to happen. I think finally someone must have said, well, might not be a bad idea now, because we might not need to pay them so much. And, but anyhow, they decided, after bit of union pressure, to employ these 4 ladies from Mara, and I happened to be up there, and got my photo taken with them. And I felt as proud as punch. They got paid equal wages, we demanded it. So they didn't get away with their cheap labour. The union decided to draw up their log of claims, which we used to present to the owners, and the owners went down the list and said, no, you get nothing there, nothing at all. They never agreed with one thing. We got to the stage where, well, they say no all the while, the only thing we can do is stop production in the mine, go on strike. And yeah, we had a strike all right. We did, we put up with all sorts of things. Anyhow, we got to the stage where it was it. We were fed up, we'd put up with it long enough, and that's when the 49 strike took place. And it was a national strike. It was a bitterly fought strike, with the government of this country, a Labor government, jailing trade union leaders because they were the leaders of miners' leaders and leaders of other trade unions who were supporting the miners. He put troops into the coal mines, mate, and of course they wrecked a couple of coal mines. That's the sort of thing, that's the sort of treatment we got after the government told us what a great job we did during the war. Well, we got the mine workers' pension, of course, and long service leave, sick leave, I think. I'm not sure about sick leave, but we got those things, and you know, it's made a big impact on our living. And most other workers in the country were getting these things long before we did. We had to finally tell them, of course, things are not going to happen the same as they did at Kayanga. You will supply the people with homes, and you will supply them with all their requirements as far as living up there, like, you know, water, sanitation and all the rest. So, they didn't want to do that, of course, but anyhow, we made it plain and clear. You'll get no labour until you do. You'll have a house ready. If you want to employ somebody, you've got to go into a house. So you better start building now. Well, of course, they were forced into it. That's the only reason they did. They were forced into it. So our men, we couldn't get them free houses, but we were able to get them down as low as $5 a week rent. And they were all good homes, all good homes. So at least we had a few victories. Really, if we didn't have the union, we wouldn't have anything. You've got protection from the boss, you've got award conditions, he can't pay you what he wants to, and he can now if you're not a member of the union. Don't worry about it, and I'd say they will do it, because there's nobody more ruthless in this world than a mine owner. You feel you're one big family when you're in a union, and you feel that your mates, they're your mates, they're people that you need to look after, and they need to look after you. So it's all for one and one for all, as the old saying went, if you're a member of a union.